And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes, though. It's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sighted goal. He also hardly ever makes an error, and that's precious for a goalkeeper.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is going out for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Campbell. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Upshaw. McNish. And they've got a throw. Tries to get it clear. Here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. And the counter is on. And it's Campbell. Well, now he's had a shot! Goal! And Costa Rica are in... Costa Rica break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Mignon, Navarro, France, Inkinen. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's got away. Across, oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. Lovely feet. Inkinen. And it's played forward. Castell. Mazzarelli. Navarro. Aim forwards. McNish. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, they could break here. That's really well manoeuvred. France. Navarro. Calvo. Driven forward, oh, nicely intercepted. Navarro. certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going direct. Oh, super goal! A finish of true class!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Played into space. Can he get onto this? Bullish header! And he's there to get it away. That's really well cleared. Have it back, and that could spell trouble. Great position here. That's tidy. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. And that's caused a worry or two. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Campbell. Navarro. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. And the shot! No, not quite.
Costa Rica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mazzarelli. Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Nish. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he takes a shot! Navarro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Mignon. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's gone back to the keeper. McNish. Mignon. Navarro. Jose Francisco Terra. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Campbell providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Defending of the desperate variety. He's cut it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rutten France. Oh, good spread. And the finish! And one more try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Nice interception, well timed. Brilliantly cut out. Gets it away. Matarita. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aim forwards, and he's managed to get free. Keeps on running. Now who's going to be first to this? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Upshaw. Oh, he's found support out wide. Matarita. That's really well manoeuvred. Matarita. There will be a throw-in. Mazzarelli. Thinks one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. Calvo, moved on forwards. Clears it away. Out to the right, and now the breakaway. Danger averted for now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Campbell. Over to the left. And it's played forward. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. Hit into the middle. Can he finish? Has another go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Great chance! He can get that clear. Hangs in across. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Matarita. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. McNish. Now it's Campbell. Out to the right. Swings it across. Can he stop it going out? And it's been taken short. Jose Francisco Terra. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to break at pace. On time, excellent interception. And that's aimed into the middle. Deftly away. Campbell attempts a clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And that was very necessary. McNish. Oh, this is a goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. That has been cut short. Navarro. Mignon. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Second period then underway.
Costa Rica clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Navarro. Nish. Jose Francisco Terra wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found some space. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mazzarelli. Rutten France. Calmly anticipates. Matarita. He's in space and looking for options. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And he shoots! It's anyone's. Could be danger here. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nish. Aim forwards. Always onto this. He's in a good chance for a shot! Calvo. Mazzarelli. And it's played forward. Aimed in towards the centre. And he won't reach that. Upshaw. But Nish. Inkinen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Inkinen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. Calvo. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Castel. Rutten France. Castel. Upshaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Nish. Inkinen. That's a good ball. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Calvo.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Inkinen. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And he's on a charge. Cuts out the pass. And that's been won straight back. Inkinen. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So we've reached the hour mark. Calvo, aim forwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nish. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He has found a way through. Deach. Good play on the left-hand side here. Played into the middle. Keylor Navas gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Might be danger here. Jose Francisco Terra gets good distance on it. Mazzarelli could move up a gear here. Does really well to win the ball there. Matarita is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roots and France. Navarro. Castel. Upshaw. McNish. Jose Francisco Terra. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. Mazzarelli. Cross into the box. That's going to go a long way. He's shifting through the gears here. Campbell. Campbell delivers. Climbs up big. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Navarro. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's onside. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Matarita. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Rutten France. Inkinen. Rutten France. Mignon. Moved on forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Navarro. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards.
Costa Rica really are showing all the necessary urgency.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Costa Rica, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Mignon. Aim forwards. Matarita. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Succumbs to the pressure. Done delicately. Nicely worked.
Costa Rica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Time, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. Navarro.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Costa Rica have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mora. It's a loose ball. Costa Rica making consecutive changes here. And here's Campbell. Clipped into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Campbell. He's having a shot! Chance to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. I think we're just about done here. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Costa Rica cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Spread out to the left.
Costa Rica really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Route in France. Castel. Mignon. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mora. Chance here to counter.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
In it comes. Cleared away. Calvo. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Castel. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Any reflections on what you've